Hey everybody, I'm here with Saber again, doing a tier list. And since this weekend is Mother's Day, figured we do moms, cartoon moms.
Do the moms.
Yeah, just have like a
You know, I'm
standard list
I'm
here.
looking through this list already, and I'm like, bastard. Why would you? There's a few moms on here. I'm like, why would you put them on this list? But there's another one that I did not. Well, I guess okay. Technically, well, not even technically. Yes. Okay. I guess the viewers will see here in a moment. We're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay. I got the first one you have is the mom from the Wild Thornberries with her front profile shot where she's like, Nigel.
that's just how it came in with the tier list when I was putting in the images. Because it was just like a randomized order. Um, but yeah, I guess we can go here.
What exactly is the
It's
template we're
I
working with?
I'm gonna say it's not if they're hot or not, because I know people are going to think that. It's if they're a good mother, because
Oh,
Mother's Day.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I like that. That's a lot more wholesome.
right.
We'll do another mother's list. Okay. All
So
right. Well, what do we got here, Paleo? Because you assembled this list.
yeah, yeah. So one thing I found out when making this list is that there are a lot more single dads than single moms in cartoons. So I had to struggle to make up because I have 60 moms here. Um, and there are some obscure ones. I mean, not too obscure. They're mostly like animated shows that everybody knows or movies. Um, uh,
Some of these I've not seen before. There's a handful where I'm like, wow, you put Doug's mom on there,
yeah,
not Doug Walker. Doug Funny.
yeah,
Okay, word. I forgot about her. I'm ready for this. This is gonna be fun.
yeah. All right. So, yeah, Eliza Thornberry's mom. Marianne. Yeah,
So SABCD. Okay, I'm
yeah.
I'm cool with this. Okay, okay. Um, so Marianne to me is like she's a hard worker. She's got some get up and go. She's got some drive. She's good for Nigel because she keeps him grounded. It's a bit like AC Race Best and Sarah, where like Nigel's like, I'm gonna do the thing, and that's race, and it's like, okay, you can do the thing, but let's be smart about it,
Yeah.
Nigel. As far as a good mom though,
Um, and Eliza's always like wandering off with the animals. Like,
I have. Can I just throw out a hot take real
yeah.
fast? I think it is borderline child abuse that Debbie, who wants to just be normal,
Just go to like
who
a
wants
normal school in the
normal
States.
school, I think that, and she's like 16 or whatever, she should absolutely be allowed to do that. Where it's like, you like let it be your daughter's decision. You all should have enough money to at least send her to some school in the US and let her just do her thing. Um,
Right.
versus forcing this very turbulent life on her. I get it from a character point of view. Oh, she's the out of place, estranged teenage, whatever girl in the wild, and dealing with Eliza and Darwin. But as parents go, as a mom, it's like you should talk to your daughter about this. Get her out. Didn't they eventually let her go back to to Europe or to the States?
I know that like Eliza went to like a British school in like the
That's
movie.
right.
Yeah, it was a movie. Yeah.
Right. Deb was pissed. She's like, "Why is Eliza gonna go?"
Yeah. So, hmm, uh, she's
I'm
not as
putting her in
bad as
C
some of the
tier.
other mothers in this though. Um, but I would probably put her in C.
That's where I'm putting her.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Timmy Turner's mother from The Fairly Odd Parents.
So I know that the point of her and Timmy's father are to be the clueless
Yeah, is
wild
that like they
card
they
parents.
like Timmy's life isn't that great, and that's why he has fairy godparents.
Do you think there's ever some kids in like a third world country who are like,
Yeah, right.
must be hard, Timmy? um, um, uh, so I can't. I'm not doing. I'm having a hard time thinking of genuine moments where she was good to Timmy. It seems that if anything, the parents would just get up and leave and be like bye and go off and do their own thing.
Right.
And again, I realize that this is the point of different shows with like for the mom, the father to leave the kid behind, for Vicky to babysit. That's the point. But if we're talking about just is she a good mom or not, I put her below even Marianne. I think she's
Really?
not like downright evil, but like she leaves Timmy alone a lot and just kind of like bye. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Bye.
oh,
Yeah. I mean,
so yeah,
I'd agree with that. Yeah. At least like Marianne's like around.
right.
Okay, Cartman's mom.
So I actually, this is a double-edged sword because Cartman's mom, Mrs. Cartman, the relationship she has with her son is one of enabling,
Right.
where because there's an entire episode. I'm putting my phone on mute here. There's an entire episode where she finally, with the help of Caesar Milan, the dog whisperer, they were able to bring Cartman to heel and be like good, like and
Right.
actually he like spat up like evil itself like on the ground, and it's I was like, wow, Cartman changed, and then she brought him back to what he was because she wanted a friend. She needed something to keep her propped up and busy because she was alone. So I'd say she's a very bad mother
Yeah, very bad. Yeah, she's definitely in D.
because she like takes care of Cartman, feed him, sweet to him, but it's all her enabling him and also doing it for her own selfish reasons and also not being able to discipline him. There's that one episode where like Cartman was supposed to get a vaccination and like Mrs. Cartman fought off the doctors and but then she yelled at Cartman. It was weird. Yeah, D tier.
Yeah,
Absolutely. If there
yeah,
isn't, yeah. Dede.
yeah. Dede from Rugrats. Um, it's weird with
Hmm.
all the parents in Rugrats how like there's like here just have the kids play and then wander off.
Yeah, what I know Jax posted that picture where he had like Stu being like, "Oh, the kids must have walked off. They're back from their journey,"
Yeah, I
and
was
they like
like,
open the
oh, the
front
kids
door for them.
went to go trick or treating without us.
It's like they're one. Like you should.
Yeah.
So I'd say, mm,
I think they're she's better than like Cartman's mom and Timmy's mom though.
yeah. Well, there's also that one part of the vacation movie in Vegas where Dee Dee Tarzaned in and rescued the babies from like tigers.
Yeah,
So
that might
she
kick her
will.
up a little bit.
Yeah, I think Dee Dee like her and Stu screw up with the kids escaping. Again, that's part of the show. But I
Yeah,
think they're good parents where they love on the kids. They are actual parents with trying to raise them and feed them and clothe them and yeah, the kids escape, but like I feel like that is a part of the show I can forgive. It
right.
wouldn't be a very fun show if it's like the door is locked and the kids are like, well, I guess we stay in the house today.
Um, maybe B. What do you think?
low B, low B, or possibly high C. Hmm. Low B for now. We can still
Yeah,
move
yeah,
things around, but I'm putting it
we'll
in low
put her in low
or
B
B.
or yeah, just B right now.
Just B.
Okay, SpongeBob's mom.
I don't know her that well.
She just
Wasn't
like
she more
shows up
just?
because like SpongeBob's an adult, so um,
You know who you should have put in instead of SpongeBob's mom is SpongeBob's grandma.
oh yeah, I was good doing like strictly mothers and not like grandmothers.
That's
Um,
fair. I well, technically, the grandma it has a child. Just it's
Yeah,
SpongeBob's mom. So I don't know SpongeBob's mom well enough to really rank her, to be honest.
yeah, because she only shows up a few times, at least in the early seasons.
If it was the grandmother, can we just substitute the grandma in just for the sake of it?
Yeah, I guess so.
If it's SpongeBob's grandma, I put her in A tier.
Right.
And the reason why is because I think SpongeBob's grandma was sweet enough to know how to handle the situation with Patrick and SpongeBob to be like, this is obviously a growing pain. And I know he's a good kid. He's going through this weird facade of being a man. When in reality, it's like, no, I can give him cookies and treat him well. He deserves it. I know how to bring him around.
Yeah. So, but SpongeBob's mom, she's just kind of there.
Right.
Um.
Better than Patrick's parents.
Yeah.
Or parents.
Better than them. At least his parents are supportive, like about like his job and like trying to get a license. So also put her in like low B. All right, Peg from
I don't really recall too much about her. I need to rewatch Goof Troop. We all know that Pete's an awful dad.
right.
Peg at least kind of holds Pete's feet to the fire. And I know she's very protective over Pistol. Was she sweet on PJ? What was her relationship with PJ?
I
Because
don't remember that
PJ
much.
got. That's tough. I don't know. I feel like if I know she was very protective of her Pistol. I'm gonna put her in upper C.
Upper C?
Or nah, mid C between Marianne and Timmy's mom.
Okay. I put Timmy's mom in C. I put her in D.
Timmy's mom is in D. Okay, yeah. Yeah, upper D. All right. Lois Griffin. So, to Family Guy's situation, you end up with a show that has just gone on for so long, continues to go on. So these characters become even more ridiculous over time. And I think Lois was a okay mom early on the show, where she's like, I'm gonna try to put Stewie to bed and Chris do their homework or whatever.
Yeah.
But then like nowadays is like but look at Meg. Look how they treat Meg. She's an awful mom. She's awful. I'd say she's
D.
Oh, definitely D tier.
Yeah.
Below Timmy's mom, above Cartman's mom, because at least Lois's kids are not literal like Nazis like Cartman.
Right.
So yeah.
All right. Hiccup's mother.
Finally, we're getting into some interesting territory. Hiccup's mom, I put her in S tier. Or
Really?
Possibly S tier, definitely A tier. And here's my reasoning. So I know she left Hiccup and Stoic, and that sucks. But she did it for the greater good, knowing that she had to help the dragons, that it would hopefully prevent war with the Vikings to try to bridge that gap. I thought she was really sweet in how she was rekindling her relationship with Hiccup, and it's really cool that they're both like dragon whisperers. Also, I know it's her husband with Stoic with the scene when she's like, "Say something, Stoic. Why do you have to be so stoic?
Why do you have to be so stoic?
I love that scene when Stoic's like, "You are as beautiful as the days I lost you," and I'm like, like what a great scene that was.
Yeah.
Stoic's like,
I'd probably put her in A tier. As far as like,
all right, cool.
Being a mom goes. And I don't remember how much she did in the third movie. I need to rewatch the third movie. It's been a while since I've.
Third movie could have been better.
Yeah.
All right, Dexter's mom. Dexter, you wait to Dede right now. That teeth thing is so relatable. My mom,
Yeah. Yeah.
right now, the teeth moving with your lips. It's that shit's terrifying. Um, Dexter's mom was a good mom. I
Yeah.
think Dexter's parents were good parents. I thought they were fun. They were ignorant to Dexter and Dede's adventures, but that's part of the fun. It's kind of the same vein with Dede, where she's ignorant to the babies and their adventures. But I like how how much more silly it is for Dexter's parent, where it's like they're walking out of the house, bye, son, and then like a rocket ship takes off in the background, like just the absurdity of it all. Or I love the episode where Dexter's parents go to the store to get him birthday presents, and they bought him like a wiffle ball bat, and Dexter's like, oh, like because he made himself invisible to watch them, and Dexter's like, please get me this. Give me the Major Glory action figure. Which he puts in the cart, and Dexter's parents are like, nope, and put it. And then at the end, he got his toy because he made his own, and he's flying it around. He's invisible, so the figure's moving around by itself. And then Major Glory attacked him because I think Major Glory. No, there was also another episode where Major Glory got pissed at Dexter for making the toy and said, you're going to meet someone even more terrifying than me. And Dexter's like, who? And he's like, my attorney. Like, because of copyright.
Right.
You know. Sorry, tangent.
Yeah.
Dexter's a great show.
Dexter's mom. I would say above Dede. But probably below Cub's mom.
Yes.
Maybe a low A?
No, I'd say high B.
High B, yeah.
She did her duties as a mom, and she was sweet, but not like. But we'll get to some moms here later on where it's like, no, you went above and beyond,
right?
Versus Dexter's mom, where it's like, no, you're a fun mom.
All right, Connie's mom from Steven Universe. She was very overprotective as far as like what Connie could do.
You know, it's kind of funny actually.
What?
It is like Connie, and then I think also about, you know what? No, I'll wait because it's later on this.
Yeah,
list,
it's later on in the list. Yeah.
Connie's mom comes around. That's part of the character of a human being involved, her daughter being involved with.
Yeah, she does.
Steven
she does come around like later in the show.
I'd say that she's like low B, just low B.
Yeah, low B. I'll put her above SpongeBob's mom. All right, Craig's mom from Craig of the Creek.
She's fun.
Yeah,
I like the episode where like she's doing like the Halloween outfit. And she's like Queen Latifah, and like her kids are like, "Who's that old act? Who are you, old person?" And it's like, like it'll happen to you. I kind of put her in the same vein as Dexter's mom, where it's like you do your motherly duties and you're sweet. Actually, I actually might pop her up to
there's a lot of like sweet moments with her and Craig, and she's like she like understands all of her kids pretty well.
Mm-hmm. They're good parents.
So yep, I would put her in A.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta catch up with Craig of the Creek. I enjoy the lore of the Creek.
Yeah,
it's a fun show.
All right,
who's this?
Miles's mom, which doesn't appear much, but like his dad appears more in the movie.
Yeah, well, that's
from Spider-Verse, by the way. Funny thing is that Miles's mom in the game that came out last year appears a lot more.
I know that she acts as a mediator between her husband and Miles and trying to bridge that gap. So I probably put her in B as well, where it's like you do your motherly stuffs. I probably put her like next to Dede, above Connie's mom. Oh, Maddie Fenton. Is that an actual screen cap from the show?
I think so.
Or the Zone provided this one
I have no idea. I mean, I was looking up images, and that was one of them that showed up.
Maddie is hot. She's one of the hottest moms ever.
Yeah, got that semicircle.
I'm a sucker for the semicircle. So I don't know her well enough. I know she runs off with her husband to do their ghost hunting. I know that she still loves her kids and raises them while also indulging in her husband's ghost hunting stuff. I don't know much. Are there any moments coming to your mind of where it's like that's a motherly?
I don't know Danny Phantom that well, so this is pretty much all you for Danny's mom.
For looks alone, we're putting her in B tier.
Yeah. I don't know her, so I'm just gonna put her in B tier.
I like her purple eyes. Okay, here we go.
Peggy Hill.
This is oh yeah. So I genuinely think that Peggy is one of the greatest written characters ever.
Yeah.
Like, I love King of the Hill. I love the characters, their chemistry, their dialogue. It is so well established and they work so well off of each other. Whether it be Peggy dealing with Dale or dealing with Bill's depression. I really adore the episodes with Peggy messing or having to put up with Cotton. Because like where Hank folds. Like Peggy, so Peggy, I know a lot of folks are quick to shit on Peggy saying she's awful. No, I completely disagree. Peggy, she might be a very vain person. She thinks very highly of herself, but that works well with her character because when she has to eat crow and humble herself, it's a good character moment. Like one of the greatest episodes ever because it fired both so well on Hank being naive and then Peggy being vain was the prostitution episode because they both fell for it. That's one, dude. There is a season I watched with Laura recently. I think it was season 6 of King of the Hill, which is the greatest season of King of the Hill, period. Because we were watching it, I'm like, dude, this is like 7 episodes in a row that were just straight up bangers. And I'm like, this season's unreal, like unstoppable. So Peggy is a good mom. She loves Bobby. There are moments where she kind of indulges in Bobby's impulses, where Bobby's like, I want to be a cool kid. And Peggy's like, yeah, I want to be a cool mom. And because they get carried away. When you see Bobby get carried away, a lot of that comes from Peggy's. She likes to get carried away as well.
Yeah.
But
she does know how to like control Bobby though, where like, you know, Bobby, that episode where the self-defense course and then like it kicked Hank in the balls. And then like Peggy like wrestled him down.
Peggy has because she also just she is vain, but there are moments where that vanity kind of reinforces her will, and when that will is being focused in a good way, like when she's like, "No, Bobby, that's my husband, and you have to get between if you have to go through me to get to him." Right. And I'm always like, "Stay out of the way. This is between me and the old man." It's like I love that. So I'd absolutely put Peggy in A tier because she's a good mom. Yeah. She raises Bobby well. Peggy and Hank are excellent parents. Like I know there are moments where they screw up. And I know Laura, she will say, oh, Hank's, you know, he's kind of dumb and he screws up some ways. I'm like, yes, but that's part of the arc of Hank coming around.
I wouldn't say he's dumb. He's just sort of naive to certain things.
He's naive and he's also
sometimes a little too trusting about like where like the whole like fish bait episode.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing about it is also like Hank is a bit more entrenched in like football, sports, business, but it's all like because of his upbringing. And also I just love King of the Hill. So the same focus, Peggy A tier. I actually put her above Hiccup's mom. Peggy is a good mother.
Yeah. I can see that.
And more importantly, she is an excellent character. And I love King of the Hill. Easily top 3 adult animated shows of all time for me.
Yeah. All right, Bambi's mom.
She got shot. D tier.
D for dead.
I like to think that Bambi's mom was playing 4D chess. Here's my theory. She's like, I got knocked up by this prince of the forest, and then he dumped this kid on me, and I don't want to raise this brat. He's dumb. He can't even say the word bird. I'm going
Bird.
to fake my own death and let the dad raise the kid, and I'm gonna run off and go bang some other deer.
I watched Bambi 2 recently as well, with the dad like trying to raise
Patrick
Bambi.
Stewart, right? I'm bear. Girl up.
All right.
Oh man.
All right.
Beth.
Beth
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 Smith.
Smith from Rick and Morty.
I know
The horse
that
surgeon.
if we right so this to bring it back because I know I was just saying like Peggy, is a great character and also a great mom. Beth she's an interesting character, but she's not a good mother. And I
Right.
know that goes with the cynical nature of Rick and Morty and also with her relationship with her father. But like, didn't Beth try to get with one of Summer's boyfriends? No, 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 no. I think Lois did that with Meg. Um, Beth is definitely D tier. She's not a
Yeah.
good mom. I mean,
Better or
she
worse than Lois, and better or worse than Herman's mom.
better than Lois.
Yeah.
Because Lois again, like actively is
And then Timmy's mom is
venomous
definitely
towards
better than
Meg.
Beth.
Yes. Timmy's mom, I put her in D because of her absent-mindedness to Timmy getting in trouble and tortured by Vicky. But
Yeah.
then Beth, like, will where I think Timmy's mom's ignorant. I think Beth's mom knows about the bullshit that their kids suffer and is okay
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it, while Lois actively will make her kids suffer. And then Cartman's mom again allowed a guy who dressed up as a Nazi to raise a Fourth Reich, and that's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
So,
Um
oh, it's Mrs.
yeah,
Krabs,
yeah, Mr. Krabs' mother. Mother?
the panty raid. Power Joe's starting. That's Squidward's mom.
I love the episode, the swearing episode. Um
Right.
where they paint, and then like she starts like she hits her leg and then starts saying swears that are like ones they haven't heard before. Um, but she's pretty great.
I mean, she did raise Eugene.
Yeah.
She did raise Eugene. I want to see a spinoff of SpongeBob with Mr. Krabs and Plankton and their old war, well, like Navy days or something. We have to
um,
take Iwo Jima crabs.
let's see.
um,
I'll put her in B, I guess, like next to freaking SpongeBob's mom.
okay.
All right, Linda from Bob's Burgers.
Linda's a good mom.
Yeah.
Kind of in the same vein as Peggy. Good mom, raises her kids. I think she's a lot of fun. She's relatable. She loves her kids. She takes care of them. I like the relationship she has with every single one of them. There's good chemistry. And they have good growth with their kids. I put her below Peggy
Below Peggy. Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Doug's mom, which I haven't seen Doug in a long time. So I don't I don't really know their personality that well at all.
I imagine that you're walking through the forest at night, you just hear it just gets faster and faster as you run. And just skate face.
Actually, I
I
think
don't
I'm
know
gonna
her.
make another like add
Bro.
another row here, add a row below, and saying like don't know that well.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll do that, and I'll put her in there, and also put Danny Phantom's mom there because I don't.
I
Um,
put SpongeBob's mom and Mrs. Krabs in that row as well.
yeah, because we
For
don't,
me, for me
yeah,
personally.
because they
All
didn't
right.
really show out that much. So, all right, Phil and Lil's mom.
Well, hey there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to sound like hey there, Homestar. I sound like Coach Z. Betty. So it's so interesting in hindsight to look at Betty and see what her character was trying to represent because she was more of that new wave feminism from the 90s
Right,
where she's like I'm a tough strong mom. I can be a mother bear, raise my kids. Howard's my husband. He's more she plays more of the I wouldn't say masculine but more of the like dominant role
right.
while Howard's more of like the sub. But I don't mean sexually. I'm just saying like that's just their partnership. Like he's quieter, he's a bit more um nervous and trying to cook and clean and stay at home dad while Betty's like, well, hey, Howie here is gonna raise the kids while I do my thing and also help with the kids. Does it make any sense?
Yeah.
Uh, what do you think? Like, I feel like
The thing here with the Rugrats parents is like is she better than Dede as a mother though?
I put them on equal footing, almost
Yeah,
exactly.
I'll put them right beside each other. Oh, but Angelica's mother, no.
Hold on. Wasn't there? I remember there was a fight one time between Stu and Dede and Betty and Howard, and I think Stu like threw an insult. Well, hold on, let me here. You can keep talking about
Alright.
Charlotte, but I'm gonna find this real fast.
Yeah. So yeah, Angelica's mother, Charlotte, she's like the businesswoman, while like Drew is or like the parental figure. But even then, both of them kind of fail at like raising Angelica to be like a good kid. What would you
Sorry,
say?
I found it where it's like because I think Dee Dee called Betty a thief, and Howard's like Betty or a thief. That's an absurd proposition. And Stu goes, "You're an absurd proposition."
But
Dude, Stu was such a fun character.
yeah, he was.
All right, Charlotte. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about because I mentioned that Betty's kind of like that new wave of like I say new. She was, I'm a strong woman. You got my even the female like gender
Right.
symbol on my shirt. Charlotte was another version of that too, where it's like the strong executive businesswoman getting shit done. Like I will crush every business. I think she knows like I'm a woman, therefore it's tougher, therefore I'm gonna fight that much harder. There was even a part I think where she said to Angelica, "Hold on, honey, mommy needs to disembowel corporate masculinity to make it easy for you to grow up, or whatever." So I think I bumped Charlotte down to C tier for the
Yeah.
following.
I
So
might put her
Charlotte,
below Eliza's mom.
so I
Just
know she
because
loves
like
Angelica,
they're like because both parents are like enablers of Angelica.
right? And they also, I think, I Angelica's the best character in Rugrats, by the way, by a long shot.
Yeah.
So Charlotte doesn't give enough motherly attention to her daughter, and then Drew is too much of a role pushover. So Angelica has like she doesn't have enough checks and balances to keep her from misbehaving. And Charlotte, I think, despite loving her daughter, despite trying to be a mom occasionally, and I know she like, well, Charlotte's got a fighting spirit. Like there's an episode in the movie where the boat almost capsized and she jumped in the water to rescue everybody, and it's
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
awesome. But she also, I think, she's too focused on herself and her career, and Angelica kind of falls to the wayside at times. So yeah, C tier.
All right. Ben's mom. Well, one of his
You take
moms.
this one.
Yeah,
You take
yeah,
whoa.
Minerva. Um, so it's interesting that like, um, wasn't didn't she like because it is like spoilers if you haven't seen the Islands ones, the Islands miniseries. Um, but didn't she like tell Martin to take Finn away from the islands? I can't remember
I
what
can't
happened.
recall.
Um, I've seen like so many times that I can't remember. Um, But I do know that once like Finn comes back, like Minerva's not there anymore. She's like she died, and her consciousness is in this like uh this thing to like take care of the humans on the island. Um, so she does have she's like a doctor, so she's has that motherly instinct to take care of everybody. Um,
Wouldn't the island all call her mom?
yeah,
That's interesting because and Adventure Time,
I
another
think
show, it's
so.
very well fleshed out,
Yeah,
where Finn struggles with the relationships with his human parents, where it's like Martin, the abandoner, the
yeah. Where like Minerva's like
utilized.
the complete opposite.
She's the opposite, but at the
Yeah,
same time, the Finn was abandoned in a way. I
yeah.
mean, he turned out well, but still, like, talk about
Because
parent
I remember
problems.
like Martin took Finn. Um, yeah, Martin took Finn away from the island. Like and that's why he's like afraid of water. Because like there was a storm with the robots that were protecting the
Oh,
island.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
right. That's right.
And then like ended up in Ooh. Because I think there was something going wrong with the setup that Minerva was trying to make, because there was like this disease or something that was going around the island. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So I don't think she's. It's not like she. It was one of those tough decisions, probably, where if life was easy, then she would have stayed with Finn, but he needed to get out of there. So I put her in. I put her in B tier, like upper B tier,
yeah,
because she had one of those tough decisions where it's like, this is your little boy, and you got him out of there, and you kind of lost him, but like she saw the greater struggle with like saving humanity, where
right.
it's like, this is it for humans. If she doesn't intervene with her science, with her ability to rescue our species, we're done. So um tough call. Yeah, I'll put her in upper B.
All right. Ariel's mother. I don't really know her, so I'm gonna put her in don't know that well.
She thick as fuck. Arrow's mom got hit by a pirate boat and died. So
They just wanted a
the
decoration in the front of the boat.
the synopsis on this, like, is this, the Little Mermaid 3 had Triton and Ariel and his mom, or Ariel's mom and the other sisters, like singing near like a lagoon, and then a pirate boat's like yarg and like hit like Ariel's mom, and then Triton he outlawed music in the kingdom, and that was the movie. It was dumb. Um, who's is this an Invincible
Yeah,
character?
that's Mark's mother in Invincible.
You do your thing.
Um,
I'm gonna use that real fast. I don't
okay.
want to hear it. I've been spoiled on this show, and I hate that I've been spoiled.
Oh,
It's like
that sucks.
I need to watch it.
All right, so yeah, Mark's mother. I do like her. I like how she sort of like finds out everything in the show, and how it's like slowly revealed to her how she's very suspicious. She's not like too trusting of Omni Man. Um, to where like even though that she's had like a life together with him, she still knows that he's like this being that can immediately destroy her. Um, so I I do like her relationship with Mark. It seems like Mark does love her. So if anything, at least Mark um will know that like her mother his mother is on his side. Um so I'm gonna put her in like I'll put her in A, like low A as far as like a mother goes. All right,
Rigby's
Rigby's mom. Yeah.
Rigby's mom has got. I love the raccoon designs and how they're
Yeah.
all tall, and Rigby's the one who's small. Um, hey John, give me some sugar. um, Rigby's mom, for the short amount of time that she was on screen, was good to Rigby. She gave the car to Rigby to get to the dance, helped in his growth and redemption arc with being a better person. I put her in B tier. I put her in
Yeah.
I put her above Dexter's mom because I think to me, actually I might actually might put her even above Finn's mom because there are moments where it's like motherly advice where like they did some parenting and like child, let me tell you something,
Yeah.
and made them better. And that was a moment we definitely saw in regular show.
All right, Nicole Watterson.
Nicole is an excellent character who shouldn't have to suffer the life that she does.
Right. He has to take
But
care
who
of like 4 people.
four children, and I think not to say she's not without her own fault of screwing up at times. So she's imperfect, which makes her a lot more fun. Um, I mean, she'll knuckle up for her kids and like be a fierce mother bear. So
I'm thinking
I put
maybe S tier
S tier.
for
Damn, I was
Nicole. I
gonna
mean,
say,
we haven't done one so far.
yeah. I'm looking through the list and I'm like, what's the S tier I'm looking for here? Um,
Because literally, she's the glue holding the family together.
yeah. If she wasn't here, it would collapse. I'd put her. You know, funny enough, I might move things around. Definitely putting her in. I might bump Peggy up to S tier.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that
I'm
too.
gonna I'm gonna move some things around. I'm gonna put people are gonna be like, "What the fuck, Peggy?" But I have a oh shoot. Hold on. I'm
What?
gonna move some things around. I'm gonna move some things around. I got my A tier, but I might rearrange things before we're done here with S tier. Della Duck, all right.
Della Duck, yes, from DuckTales.
Della, I put Della Duck in S tier.
Yeah.
So let me tell you why. So yeah, she was lost on the moon, and she finally found her kids and reunited with them. And she is, you can tell it means a lot to her to want to build these relationships and be a good mom. And you can't say to me that she wouldn't like sacrifice her life for any of her kids. Like she loves them. And what are your thoughts? I either low S tier or high A tier.
Yeah, I'm putting her in low S because like she literally like survived due to motherly instinct on the moon.
That's true. All right, Kim Possible's
All right,
mom.
I don't know her that well, so I'm putting don't know her that well.
I'm putting her in the same category with in B tier with like Dexter's mom and Maddie and stuff. Miss Incredible. Okay. Um,
Yeah, Helen.
Helen's a good mom.
Yeah, she is.
Throw me, Bob. Throw me. Another mom who wouldn't hesitate to sacrifice herself for her kids. So I'd put Miss Incredible in the S tier as well. I think
Yeah.
I might rearrange some things here.
Um, the Mulan's mother. We don't see her that much.
This is what you give me to work with. And honey, I've seen worse. I put her in the B tier as well, with like just mom,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
middle of
yeah.
the road.
Just mom tier. Um, all right, Billy's mom from Billy and Mandy.
The only thing I ever call about Billy's mom is how she just seemed like she was on the edge of a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, I don't really
C
know
tier.
her, but yeah, I would say C tier. All right, Hercules' mother, which is Hera.
Hera, I'm sorry, Hera.
Yeah,
She lost her kid. Bad mom.
yeah, I know, right? Bad mom. She only appears like because like Zeus appears a lot more. Um, I'll put her like lost her kid, yeah, above Bambi's mom, but below Cartman's mom.
Right, right, yeah. Trudy.
All right. I don't know the Proud family that well, so this is for you.
Trudy's a good mom. I think because Proud Family is more of that preteen, teenage demographic with like the daughters running off and being rebellious, and I think Trudy grounds Oscar as a good wife, where Oscar can be like fly off the handle with like being that I'll lock your room forever kind of like jokingly dad thing, where you know how dads are, where it's like
Yeah.
no boys, don't teach, no boys. Like he has like that. He's serious about being a father and laying down discipline, but he also is just a goof, and his threats feel kind of idle because he's Dad, you're silly, whatever. But
Yeah.
then he tries to like toughen up. But Trudy grounds him. Trudy also has moments where she pull Penny aside and be like, Penny, let's talk. What's going on? I put Trudy in high B tier.
Okay.
Kind of that category where it's like these are the moms who give like good advice and have good moments with their kids, and then in the middle of the road you kind of have just moms who are moms, like Maddie, Dexter's mom, Mulan's mom. So yeah,
All right.
okay. Johnny
Johnny
Test's mom.
Test's mom.
I don't know her. She gave birth to Johnny Test, so D tier.
Yeah, she's like kind of like Angelica's mom in that she's like the businesswoman, and then like the dad is the stay-at-home like parent. Um,
Johnny, do your test, Johnny. Dude, Johnny's dad's
but yeah,
annoying as
I'll just
fuck.
put her in like B. It's just or no like C.
I
All
don't know
right,
her that well.
all right. Loud House mom, read aloud.
I don't know her that well either. What is she like?
Yeah, she's a dentist. Um,
S tier. No.
but yeah,
I don't know.
it is very hard to deal with 11 children. Um, so just for that fact, I'll put her in B. Um,
Making a quick observation here.
all right. Jane Jetson.
So Jane to me, we harken back to the era of the family sitcom tropes, which still exist, but especially for animated ones where it's like I'm the wife who
Right.
nags at my husband, and George, you should take Leroy, what's his name, Elroy, out to
Elroy.
school or whatever. She never really struck me as like an excellent mom nor a bad mom, just kind of mom.
Yeah, just kind of there. I'll put her in C. There's a lot of redheads.
Good.
All right. Um,
Yes.
Finn and Jake's mom, the dog mom, Margaret.
So you take the lead on this one, because I know that
Yeah.
you
So
have more
Margaret,
of a
yeah, she only appears in like a couple of episodes. I know that like Margaret's the one that like picks up Finn when, he's set on the boom boom leaf. Um and then like it takes in Finn. So she takes initiative for that. Um she also likes it in what like Joshua and Margaret Investigations, I think is the name of the episode. Where that's where Joshua actually gets the like bump on his head from the alien, gives birth to Jake. Um, so and Margaret gave birth to Jermaine and not Jake. Um, but Margaret, I think she's she was a good mom to Finn and Jake. Um, when Finn didn't have his biological mom, so I'd put her in B. All right.
I'm I did some rearranging of my own. I'll catch up on it here by the end of the list. So you put Jake's mom and Finn's mom and B.
B. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, agreed.
All
All
right.
right.
Phineas and
Phineas and Ferb.
Ferbs. Yeah.
I don't know her that well. I don't know her
I
that
just
well.
know that like she's always getting calls from Candace, and that Candace wants their mom to see what Phineas and Ferb are up to, and she never sees it ever. I think except for in the last movie, I don't remember what happened. Um, she's like always out. She's never home. She's a mom that's never home.
Never home.
Um, but I mean, uh, I'll put her in C, like low C. All right,
I put her in I do not know tier. I don't know.
all right. The mom from Mitchell's versus the Machines.
A newcomer on the
Yeah,
list. At the
very
time
new.
of us record, Mitchell versus the Machine, like that came out like last week.
Yeah, on Friday.
So I think she's a good mom. She definitely plays that role of the mediator between her husband and her daughter. And they do throw in a bit of like her longing for the perfect life, the perfect family. They have that other family who's just like so well coordinated and put together, and how she also fakes her own happiness with her family on social media to give the illusion
Yeah,
that hey, we got it together. But where yes, there is that like it sucks that she feels that way, makes her an interesting character, but she definitely wants her family to be happy and communicating with one another, and to bring her daughter and her husband together so they can mend their relationship. So I put her, 'cause it's not like it blew my mind, but she was a good mom. Um, oh, there's also that scene where she went into Mother Bear mode and
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, "Don't mess with my kids." I put her in upper B.
Upper B. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I put her in upper B. Johnny's mom.
yeah. Mama Bravo from Johnny
Mama
Bravo.
Bravo, dude. Didn't she? Weren't there some moments where she like tried to counsel Johnny and be like, Johnny,
Yeah.
stop being a douche. Um, I put her in the same vein of like Dexter's mom. I bump her. I put her below Kim Possible's mom. So
I don't have
by
Kim
the way,
Possible on there
I
because I don't
rearranged
know her.
some things. So I guess we'll talk about this later. We'll do a quick rundown later on. But yeah,
But yeah, I'll
okay.
put her like around like B tier. All right. Marge Simpson.
This one's tough. What do you think? Do you think that Marge, like the fact that Simpsons has gone on for so long, hurts Marge more as a mom than make her a better mom? That sounds weird. That's like very
I'm.
poorly.
I think she's like, as far as like long running sitcoms, better than Lois at least. Like way
Oh God,
better.
yes. Okay, and we're talking about like the first 8 seasons of The Simpsons. I'd say Marge is A tier mom.
Yeah.
Uh, she Bart, of course, is Bart. He's rebellious, crazy, gets into trouble. But like, you can't fault Marge for not trying her best to keep the family together, to be a good mom, to talk to her kids. Yes, there are moments which drops the ball, and there's a bit of a strife between the kids and her. But like, if we're focusing on like the golden era of The Simpsons, I'd say Marge is upper A tier, possibly. I put her right below Peggy.
What, an S tier?
And I actually bumped Peggy to. Actually, hold on.
Because I'm probably gonna put like Marge in like upper B tier for now. Um,
If we're doing an average of the later seasons with the older ones, then yeah, upper B.
yeah, because like she's like way better than Lois as far as like how Lois became in later.
Okay, here we go. We got Min Con.
Yeah, yeah,
Min
Super
Nusiphone.
Nusiphone. Yeah,
So Min has a good moment. There's a few moments in King of the Hill where she has a heart to heart with Connie and try to like act as like, okay, like there's the episode where Bobby and Connie break up. Before that part though, they fake a breakup, which then the parents, especially Con, like oh shoot, we gotta get the kids back together because Connie's suicidal.
yeah,
And then eventually Connie and Bobby start to break up and Connie's messed up and Min's like, okay, what's going on? Let's talk. And she actually told her story about how she ended up with Con. And Connie is like, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that you went through Rebellious phase. And I think Min, she can also be vapid and full of herself and constantly trying to one up Peggy and other people and be holier than thou. But as far as being a mom goes, I think she's a decent mom.
yeah.
I'm so glad, by the way, that you put oh gosh, Joseph's mom. Don't say Nancy. We'll talk about that here in a bit. But Min, I'd put her in mid B.
Yeah, it'd be.
Like next to Johnny's mom.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, right there.
Helga's mom from Hey Arnold.
Okay. To say it once more, a character who might be a bad mom does not equate to a bad character.
Right.
And I think Helga's family is one of the best written families for a kid show ever.
Yeah.
Because Helga is the product of being ignored, of her parents, her father being like putting all of his attention on Olga, completely ignoring Helga and being like, oh, we don't need her. Like Olga's the prize child. While Miriam is like, for all intents and purposes, an alcoholic and is a broken person who isn't happy with their life, is trying to numb the pain over. In the process, ignores her daughters. Well, I guess she's happy when Olga shows up. She ignores Helga. But then there's a few episodes where like there's that road trip episode where
Right.
Helga.
I was going to bring that up.
There's two moments. There's an episode where Helga connects with her dad. Rats, we're rats.
Yeah.
And then there's the episode where she also connects with Miriam going on that cowboy road trip where they went to everything was lost. And Miriam tried. And Helga put up a wall. Then the wall was broken. And they kind of connected. It gives you the idea of like they're both damaged individuals. And Miriam has this uncanny ability where if she focuses on something, she could crush it. She was doing better at selling beepers than Bob could do.
Yeah.
When she stepped in. But by and large, Miriam is not a good mother.
Right.
But it's not where it's like Lois is actively malicious to Meg, where there are other moms who are just like willingly ignorant. I think Miriam, her not being a good mother stems from her just being completely depressed and wanting to numb reality.
Yeah.
So a bad mom nonetheless. I put her above Beth Smith, but below Timmy's mom.
Yeah, same. That makes sense. All right.
Oh, Kenny's
mom. Yeah, I put like the main four parents in here.
We should knock out the South Park characters here then.
Huh?
Do you want to just knock out the South Park characters?
Yeah, we'll do all the South Park characters then, because there's like 3 more here. But yeah, because first we did like the worst one, which was Carmen's mom. So Kenny's mom.
Not a good mom.
Yeah, not a good mom, but not as bad as Cartman's mom, I think.
I put her above Lois, below Beth.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, like child protective services took the kids away.
Right. Okay, Stan's mom.
Stan's mom's okay.
Yeah. She's probably the best out of the 4.
Low C.
Yeah, low C. And then we have Kyle's mom.
She's one of those mothers where her overprotective ways and how she gets so offended does damage to her kids. I mean, she
Yeah,
literally started almost a world war to ban Canada when she has a Canadian son.
right.
So I put her actually above Lois.
Yeah. So
She's
all
like
the South Park moms are like D tier except for Stan's mom.
yep. Can we go ahead and knock out the Flintstone
Yeah,
characters?
yeah.
'Cause
Let's
I feel like
do
they're
the Hanna-Barbera ones, which Flintstones. So Betty and Wilma.
I mean, I'm just gonna put them right next to Jane Jetson. I just don't
Yeah,
think they're
yeah.
that
They're just
interesting.
like whatever. I mean, their kids are just babies. Like unless you
Her mom.
look at the other like series that there were, like the Flintstone kids or what. All right. Um, Dee's mom from Zootopia.
So man, she got a lot of kids. So Judy's mom is a good mother where she loves her daughter, wants her to be safe and but also give her the because where Judy, I think it's not like that Judy's parents guided her become a police officer. It's more of a here's something you could be a carrot farmer. They never tried to stop her. It was more of a okay, I guess Judy has the drive to do what she wants, and Judy will be Judy, and we'll just keep trying to help her the best we can. And AC race best somewhere is like, hmm, hmm, Judy. Where I hear someone talking about Judy. So I put Judy's mom in B tier. I put her above Min, but below Hiccup's mom. Actually, you know what? I'll put her above Hiccup's mom. Or no, I'll put her
B tier.
below.
Oh, you put
Yeah.
Hiko's mom down to B. I still have her an A.
Yeah. The more I thought about it, the more I'm like, yeah, it's B tier.
Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
put her randomly in like here, wherever.
I say that
Um,
we approach this next wave here in a different way. Let's wait on Nancy.
yeah.
I say this. Let's do the following. Let's hit up Mordecai's mom next,
Mhm.
followed by Beth, followed by yeah, we'll get to it. Let's go with Mordecai's mom.
Mordecai's mom. Yes.
I I put her in low B tier.
She did appear a lot more than Rigby's mom, I think. Because there was that one episode, there was a focus where she was, or Mordecai was bringing over CJ, um, to his parents' house. Um, and Mordecai's mom was sort of like being like embarrassing, and then Mordecai was like, "You're being embarrassing," and then CJ's like, "I don't know. I don't see why. What's the big deal?" Um, so I don't
Yeah, I put
know.
her low B tier for me.
Yeah, I might just put her like right by his mom. Um, all right, who next?
Let's do Beth Smith.
We already did Beth.
I'm sorry,
Francine.
Francine. Thank you.
Yeah, from American
I
Dad.
don't I don't know her that well, to be honest. I don't know her that well.
Um, I'd probably put her in C. She's better than Beth, Rick and Morty, and Lois at least.
I
Um,
already have a suggestion of who we hit up last. Let's do the Avatar mom next.
all right, yeah, from Korra, who's Tenzin's wife. She's like always pregnant. So
Mid B tier for me. I think she was just, I'm a mom. I'll
yeah,
take care
yeah.
of my kids. Kanga.
Kanga from Winnie the Pooh.
Kanga was like, do you think she was fucking Pooh or Tigger on the DL? I just put her
Oh,
mid
Paula.
BT as well. I put her like above Dexter's mom. I put her above Johnny's mom. Maybe like right next to, yeah, okay. I put her in mid B tier.
Nah, I'm just putting him in like wherever tier now. I'm not doing the inter tier positioning. Um,
By the way, I'm putting Jimmy's mom from Jimmy Neutron also just mid B. Like, just, a mom.
yeah, she's just kind of a mom. Jimmy Neutron's mom. All right, got just a few more here.
Nala.
Della.
I'm horny, Nala. Simba. Nala in Lion King 2. Because I know that was also another story that was more about father and daughter versus father or daughter and mother. Uh, mid B, mid B tier.
Sarabi.
Scott, there's no more food. I mean, Simba must died on a few occasions under her control. That's more of Uncle Zazu's fault. I'd put Sriracha in lower B tier.
Yeah.
Kind of like a mom.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. We're starting to get to the interesting ones.
The spices.
I say let's hit up Hank's mom, followed by Nancy, followed by Kipa's mom, and then we'll end it with a controversial one, in my opinion, being Rose. So Hank's mother is not a good mom. I think Hank had a really difficult upbringing, especially with Cotton. But his mother seemed kind of dim-witted. Like she wasn't malicious or mean or ignorant or whatever, but she just seemed kind of aloof. I put her in mid C tier.
Yeah. All right. Nancy.
This is an interesting one.
Very.
I want to applaud King of the Hill for what they did with the Gribble saga with John Redcorn, which started off as a LOL cuck, joke, and the ignorance of Dale being this conspiracy guy who couldn't see what was beneath his nose. I know that was, it's funny, but then this wonderful arc of Nancy being like, I'm gonna be with Dale now because Dale's being more loyal to me.
This is what you do.
Right, you're right. That was a great episode. I love the episode where like it's the Manitoba like cigarette company, and they go and like Dale like knows that they're going after him, and they're like knock on the front door. Dale Gribble, yes, he like screams yes. But so just the idea of how Nancy and Dale rekindled their relationship, and then in a way John Redcorn got cuckolded out of having a son, where John's like, okay, I fucked Nancy and Dale's raising my kid, but damn it, I want my son back. And Nancy's like, no, can't. Like that ship has sailed. Dale's the father. And both Joseph and Dale are too dense to realize what's going on. Which in that ignorance is it's really sweet. And Nancy,
you may be an alien, but you're my son.
Right. Help me, Dad. They're both so stupid. Hank and Bobby are like, ugh. But they're both so utterly stupid. And I also love how later on John Redcorn and Dale are hanging out, and Nancy's like, what's going on here? It's like, what the fuck? Their relationships are great. But Nancy, as a mother, she does give good advice to Joseph. Like there's that one time where Joseph's like, John Redcorn, you can't stop whining about his land. And Nancy's like, John Redcorn's a good man, and you need to like be like better to him. And yeah, Joseph John Gribble, they call it like Joseph's real name is John. So I think Nancy's a good mother. She never was a bad mom. She was a bad wife for a bit, but then they fixed that. But for Joseph, she takes care of him. She gives him advice. She tries to make it to where Dale and Joseph can grow closer, and they do. I put Nancy in upper B tier.
Yeah. All right. Kipo's mom from Kipo and the Wonder Beast.
Another newcomer, relatively. So, first off, she's hot. Second off, I think it's kind of in the same vein as Finn's mother, where there was a greater call that had to be answered, and in the process, you had to sacrifice raising your kid to take care of it.
Right. Yeah, yeah, you had spoilers by the way if you haven't seen Kipo.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Um but yeah, with Kipo's mom, like Kipo exists because they needed to save humanity. Um
And when she was able to be with Kipo, they were quick to rebuild that bond, and they were excited to be mother and daughter and be a family. And I think there's even another element thrown in there that I don't want to spoil, but there's a fourth member of the family and how they spun that into the story. And I'm like, that's a good story. I like that.
yeah.
So, which in a way also weaves itself into her being a good mom. So I put Kipo's mother in upper B tier as well.
Yeah. All right. Last one here, which is Rose Quartz.
This one is complicated because I know how quick we want to just dunk on Rose, because I do, but at the same time, in her defense, there also is that great calling thing. So Rose, can I talk about spoilers? I guess
Yeah, yeah,
it's been a
yeah.
while. So Rose Quartz is Pink Diamond. Long story short, Pink Diamond wanted to participate in the conquering of planets, and in the way went native on Earth and made relationships with Greg Universe, and eventually led to Steven by being birthed and unbirthed with Rose somehow. I don't know how that works. I think I think Rose dropped so much baggage on Steven, and it wasn't fair.
Right.
She might have been like, Steven, I love you. I wish I could have met you, and you're strong. But that being said, you left your battles, your demons, so much
He's
hell.
like Rose is just like, I can't deal with this anymore. Turns into somebody else.
Right. And then also, I don't want to do this anymore. Uh, becomes Steven, lets him deal with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you left such a shitstorm. Your son suffered so much trauma. And I'm not saying this is like, oh, this is a bad show. At least I have some gripes with the show itself, but still, as far as a messy relationship goes, I'm not saying that's it. Oh, wow, what a bad story. I hate it. Just as her being a mother, though, it's like, no, you brought hell on your child. You just
Yeah.
dropped it at his feet with not much of an explanation.
Yeah,
And I think that,
and to Greg too. Like Greg's like, "Oh shit, you're not going to exist anymore?"
how am I supposed to fuck? I put Rose
She's D tier definitely.
definitely D tier. I'd say below Beth.
Below Beth. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that.
Actually, below even um Kenny's mom, but I put her above Cartman's mom. Or above
Miles'
uh
mom.
Call's mom, yeah. Because her
Yeah.
irresponsibility led to a galactic war that traumatized her son for life.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna screen cap this and see what you think of my list.
All right.
Come on. Here we go. You're an absurd proposition. That's my list. I moved Peggy to upper A tier. She is a good mom. I like her relationship with Bobby, but Peggy typically is more of a character who interacts with Hank, with like Cotton and the other neighborhood people. And I know she has her episodes with Bobby, like That's My Purse, or the one where they're trying to be with the cool kids. But um as far as her being like, it's like she's a good mom and she gives good advice. But then like Miss Incredible and then Nicole Watterson and then Linda, there's a lot more motherly interactions with them, and I think they're better moms. And yeah, that's my list.
Okay. I'll put that up when you're talking about it. Um, but yeah,
Hold
that's
on,
a
hold on.
what?
I'm moving one last thing. I'm bumping Hera to upper D tier. There we go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the other moms did like much worse. Um,
All right, that's my list. I'll screen cap it again if you want to use it in the video.
okay.
What's your S tier?
My S tier is Nicole, Peggy, Della, and Miss Incredible. Or Mrs. Incredible.
All right. Well, any final thoughts?
Um, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Well,
Unless you're Bambi.
unless you're Bambi. Yeah. Or Steven. Oh, yeah, next time we'll do dads for Father's Day next month. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.